wool, fabric, dog! Hi everybody! Who wants to see my massive fabric haul? Firstly, do not let the sunshine fool you. It's freezing. I've kept my scarf on because, which by the way, hand crocheted, it's so cold! It's March and it's -1 degree Celsius outside. It's so chilly. Had to put my handmade gloves on this morning, had to put my handmade scarf on. What a hardship. Although I am, even now we're talking about it, I am getting a little bit warm. So this may come off halfway through the video, so don't be surprised. For continuity's sake, if it comes off and back on again, I meant to do that. It was a purposeful thing. For those of you that are new to the channel, hello, my name is Phili. I talk about sewing and crafting and all things wonderful. I would absolutely love it if you could like and subscribe. Okay, look at this lot. This is my haul from Pound A Metre fabrics. Know how we feel about Pound A Metre fabrics? Cheap, but effective. Some of them have come in crinkly packets, which is new for them. I thought I would go through. So this is obviously, as you can tell, summer fabrics, which I'm going to be doing some of my make nines with, but also I just saw them and thought these were such a good deal that I couldn't pass it up. So we'll go through each fabric one by one and then we'll talk about what I might be making with them. And then if you have any suggestions, please pop them down below. Okay, fabric number one is this adorable organic cotton fabric. It feels like, what does it say it is? It just says smooth organic cotton. It's 45 inches wide. I seem to have bought two. One, it feels like one is heavier than the other, so I imagine this is 3 meters and this is 2 meters. In my head, when I ordered it, I must have thought, I'm going to need a maximum of 5 meters for a dress, therefore I will buy 5 meters. It has come in 2 batches. Frustrating, but not the end of the world. Let me open it up and show you a little bit. This pattern is just gorgeous, isn't it? It's so floral and ditzy, and honestly, if I could tell you, well obviously I can tell you, if you could feel how soft this is, oh, it's just lovely. I think it looks even bolder and brighter in the light. I absolutely love it. I was thinking about making either, so I've got 2 Tilly and the Buttons dresses, so maybe a shirt dress in it would be quite cute, or alternatively the Rosary Apparel Daisy dress. That's really pretty and I think that would look really, really nice in this light ditzy, like floral fabric as well. I'm going to put, because I can't remember how much I paid for them, so I'm going to put prices and stuff down below, and then there'll be links as well for you to check out too. But this is fabric number one. Okay, fabric number two, this is a Georgette, and I've got 3 meters, which I think is enough to make some trousers or a floaty strapless dress. Maybe the peppermint wide strap dress, or one of the ones from Pattern Emporium. That would be quite pretty as well. Oh, the Pattern Emporium Sea Change jumpsuit, I think it's called. I'll pop a picture up and put the links below. This is so bright and vibrant. So I talked about on my Make 9 intro, I talked about how I just wanted to inject some more colour into my wardrobe this year, and when I saw this and I saw the price of it, I thought, well, that answers everything. Oh, she says wearing blackened boringness. Colour! Also, I think the colour quite suits me as well, so that's quite nice too. It's really floaty. It's got, so that's the pattern on one side, but actually it's quite, so that tells you how thick it is, that the print is clearly on just one side and not the other. Also very handy. Don't you hate it when stuff's double-sided and you stop being able to understand what your good side and your best side and your crap side is? So that is fabric number 2. Okay, another Georgette, very similar in the colours actually, but this one's got a little bit more red in it. Again, another 3 meters and single printed on one side. The drape to this is going to be so lovely. I cannot wait to work with it. I was thinking as well whether it would look quite nice in the wide leg trousers. So we saw a few weeks ago that I made them up with some like thicker cotton, but actually with the georgette they'd be so drapey and lovely, but I would have to line them, otherwise they get stuck to my bum. That's their problem for future Philly. If you could remind future Philly about that, that would be amazing. Again, 3 meters. I would have bought it in a bundle, I think, of 3 meters, because Pound A Metre does tend to do that. It sort of lets you buy in 3s and 5s. You can buy stuff individually, but they tend to sort of like bundle it up in 3s and 5s just to, I think it's just to encourage you to buy more, really. Which way up would you say it goes? That way or that way? That way it goes then. Okay, fabric number 3. Like I said, they have started coming in crinkly packages. Thankfully, for those of us that are on YouTube, we can now foray into the ASMR team and become sewing fabric hauls. ASMR. That's how they do it, right? I'll stick to the day job, don't worry guys. So yeah, this is a rayon. I don't think I've worked with rayon before, so that'll be interesting. Oh, it smells very plasticky. Okay, interesting. So this is very woven, it's got no stretch to it or anything like that, but the pattern I think is quite pretty. It's not very wide. Let me step back a bit. That's the width. I wonder how wide it's supposed to be. Let me have a look in my 45 inches. We'll see, we'll see. So again, 3 meters of this. It would look lovely in trousers, in a dress. I'm trying to think what I would make with it. Probably, I don't know. I'll have to have a wonder about it. Pop your comments down below. Oh, maybe I've got that smock dress that might look quite nice in it. That's on my Make 9. That might look quite pretty. But then I feel like that one needs a bit more structure, and this has got more drape to it. So give me some thoughts down below, please. Okay, fabric number 5 is, again, hang on. Oh, this one needs a good wash. Oh. Please do remember to pre-wash all of your fabrics before you start using them. Top tip of the day. I should do like a little section, shouldn't I? Woo, top tips with Philly. So this is 5 meters of just cotton, 36 inches, which if you ask me looks suspiciously the same as the rayon that was supposed to be 45 inches. Gonna have to measure that. I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one, but it was an absolute bargain. It was like a £5 for 5 meters. So I had to buy it, just had to. It'd look cute in a shirt, wouldn't it? That would be quite pretty. Or a little cord, or then are we still going, we're risking pyjamas again, aren't we? I'm pretty sure my grandpa used to have pyjamas made out of this fabric. So that'll be a thought. We'll wonder about that a little bit more. Let me show you the pattern close up. Interesting, but definitely needs a pre-wash. And the final one is again another rayon. This one is a bit more of a ditzy, why am I saying it right? Ditzy? Smaller print, a finer, smaller print. Oh, it does not showing up very well on the camera, as in, I mean, that looks very pretty, but here it looks like it's going to give you a brain aneurysm, isn't it? So that's something to be mindful of. Again, like, okay. Yeah, not too thin, not too shabby. I quite like it. For a £5, I can make a whole outfit out of it. We'll be absolutely laughing. Oh, I forgot one. Hang on. Ta-da! This is a silky, satiny thing of wonder. Now this is going to look amazing in a pair of those wide leg trousers. Just in time for my holiday. Perfect. I love the drape, but actually it's still got enough structure to it that it's not going to be all like clingy. Do you know what I mean? So you know when like you're walking along and you start to get a bit staticky and stuff sticks to your legs? No, because it's a bit sturdy. Can I help you, sir? Because it's a bit sturdier. And that is my fabric haul. Would you like to see my yarn haul as well? Okay, story time. So I was stuck at church on Sunday, and everybody knows that the Aldi special by Wool comes out on a Sunday. So I was at church, but hubby was able to go to Aldi and get some stuff. So there's me like singing away and also texting at the same time going, no, not that blue, the other blue. No, not that one, the other one. No, look for some cakes, don't look for this. So yeah, maybe I wasn't quite so present in the moment, but I got loads of wool. Also, disclaimer, it's quite tricky trying to navigate like virtual shopping with your partner when he's colourblind and you're very specific about which colours you want. That was tricky. But would you like to see what I got? So in the end, I think he just had sort of like a mini meltdown where he just bought everything and hoped for the best. He wanted to do some Fair Isle pattern, what's it called? Like he wanted to do some Fair Isle knitting, so he wants to give that a try, but he's never done it before. So he'd picked some colours for his Fair Isle knitting, and then anything that's doubles, so like the blues and the purples, they're mine, and the other things that are his, the singles. So that's good. This was a good haul of DK. Obviously, if I haven't already mentioned, which I was probably too overexcited to do, this is the Aldi Special Buy Wool. If you are in the support group that goes alongside all this purchasing on Facebook, I mean, if you're not in it, highly recommend. If you are in it, I'll see you there. So this was the DK. Let me go get the chunkies. So in the chunkies, I asked for, oh no, I dropped one. In the chunkies, I asked for just some pastel colours because I'm really into pastels at the moment. Well, to knit with, to crochet with anyway, I'm really into pastels. And I saw this really chunky cardigan on, it must have been on an Instagram reel, and this woman was like, oh, I made it up in 3 hours. And I was like, well, of course you did. Like, you're using a 12mm hook. Of course it took 3 hours. And then I thought, wait, I could take 3 hours to make a cardigan. So I don't know if it'll be enough. It'll be a cropped cardigan. It'll be cute. But I've got the pinks, I've got the blues, I've got the greens, and I've got the beige as well. I think those were the only ones that they had. But I adore this colour. Isn't that gorgeous? Jade, it says. I wouldn't put that as a jade, would you? What's this one called? Oh, sugar pink. Very nice. And sky. Also very nice. Oh, and beige. Up there for thinking, down here for crocheting, right? And then finally, we've got some cakes. I didn't specify that I needed more than one cake to make something, but that's okay. I've got this one, which is called Earth. It's got lots of blues and greens and skies in it. This one, which is called Aqua, I would argue thank you, boys. I would argue there is no aqua in that colour, but that's also fine. And then, oh, I've got this nice blue one as well. This one feels thicker than the others. So this is rainbow yarn and this is ombre yarn. And this is 175 metres for 100 grams. And this one is 175 metres for 100 grams. But if you were to look, this wool is definitely thicker than this one, isn't it? You can clearly see they're thicker. Okay, interesting. Does it say, has it got a different hook to use? 6mm, 6mm. Okay. Well, that'll be interesting to work up. I was thinking about maybe making a couple of shawls. My friend Jude does some beautiful shawls that, or like sort of scarfy shawls that she knits, but they just really add to an outfit. And I thought a bit like this. And I thought maybe about doing a couple of those with a single cake might be quite nice. So yeah. And that is all my things. I promise I haven't got anything else hiding away. I've got just, oh, I'm going to show you in a second, but I've got just this massive pile of crafting materials. Wool, fabric, dog! And no time to make stuff up. Like I said, all the links down below. Hopefully I'll put the prices on so that you'll be able to know what you're getting. If you were lucky enough to get something in the Aldi haul, do let me know, because I love seeing what people are making with them. So let me know on that front. But for now, I suppose I better go off and do some crafting, hadn't I? Thanks so much for coming along on the journey, guys. See you soon. Bye. You're not going out in your bed or up on the sofa. Don't knock the box on your way past.